Hello Noxus, welcome back to my channel, and here we go with the do's and don'ts in the city of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. I'm speaking based on experience, and it's been a while already since I played this game. I finished all the events, all the Lufinias, so I'm thinking, why not share this information to all the players of DFFOO. There are plenty of ways to learn about this game. There are a lot of better content creators, but then again, I think I can share some information that would help both new players and old players. So there are still a lot of things that I might forget to say in this video. So if you have your own do's and don'ts, don't hesitate to comment down below in the comment section. So let's start this. If you like this video, hit like, and you can also hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying my content. Anyway, let's start this. Alright, so first, farm and finish game content at your own pace. You have things to do in this game, lost chapters, story chapters, but hey, don't force yourself to finish it all at once. I have this problem where there's a new event and I'll just finish it in a few hours, but you know what? No, there's no rush, okay? The game content will stay there for a long time, but it's really rewarding. Don't forget to farm those crystals, summon boards, and arts, alright? And as I've said, it's really rewarding. It will give you tons of resources. This game gives you a lot of ways so that you can pull, alright? And one tip for summon boards, you can use Kuja as a way to make it easier for you. Then bring two characters that you want to add the summon board points, and then every character for a new player, you'll get 300 gems and 3 tickets. So say for example you have 100 characters, so that will be 30,000 gems and 300 tickets. Another way is just find a Kuja friend and it will be a lot easier. If you don't have Kuja, you can use I believe Machina. Machina is also a good one for farming summon boards. You can use support items. The book of training is very handy on this one. Also, another one is make use of current events to farm certain arts. So for example, for me, I need perfect arts for Aranea. I have her LD, and now I just want to get her perfect arts. So you can use events like this. Just make sure that you'll be the one hosting the party of the co-op event. You have 5 link bells, and make use of that, alright? Make use of that, and you can do it all on your own. You don't have to wait for other people to join your party. You can just go on your own. Here it is. I'm showing it to you. So you'll be getting the arts of the boosted characters, and I think you should use the boosted characters, right? So that you'll earn more items from this event. And also, no need to save skills. Use LDs again and again, and voila, you'll finish it.
Moments later.
So farm it as fast as you can, and there you go, you will get those arts. And then right after that, arts are very helpful. If you can't finish if you can't finish a boss fight, maybe arts would come in handy. And arts is easier to achieve now because of the Mog Pass. Even though you just use the regular Mog Pass, it will help you farm those arts easily. Next up is make use of Auto Plus. This is my team composition where I use Reno, Cloud of Darkness, and Laguna because I think they have fast skill animation. I removed some of their skills, especially the LD from Reno, because it takes a lot of time. But it's very handy for finishing off every waves as very fast and very easily. Even in hard mode, in story chapters and lost chapters, they can easily finish them off. Yuffie is also a good example, and Sarah. Another thing is check boss details before entering a fight. Yeah, I know sometimes you want to challenge, you don't want to read the details, but hey, it's very handy. Check if they have resistances to elements, and with that boss details, you can form the best team to finish it off. Very helpful, so that once you take the boss fight, you're ready and you can easily finish it off without getting stressed about the boss fight. Alright, so here are some examples for that. Next up, this is very important. Visit websites if you need information. Maybe possible future events, forecasts. Very helpful. So Tonberrytroupe and FFOOTip.com, Dissidiadb.com. I'm leaving the links down below so that you can easily visit these websites. Very helpful, especially for new players. You can easily check them out. So if you want to see character details, their skills, showing it to you right now, especially like for me, for example, you want to know about the BT of Garland, because I'm very excited with Garland's BT. So just find Garland, press on the command skills, and there you go. You can read the description, what it does, and I think some content creators use this so that they can share to you if they are worthy of your gems or your tickets, right? And even the LD boards, when you level them up, and the good arts for them. All right, so very handy for every player of DFFOO. Another thing about Dissidiadb is that they have this graphics section where you can see upcoming BTs and LDs. So yeah. Also, not just that, they also have a category where you can see unreleased characters. So there's Amaranth from Final Fantasy IX, Riku from 10, and Angel from Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. Also about Tonberrytroupe, this one is very helpful. This one is my favorite. So they don't just give infographics. They have very cool infographics, but the one that I always visit is the Lufenia research. If there's a boss fight that you can't finish, like or if you want to know the information, like for example, Trace Lost Chapter. So it's upcoming, and the boss details or the Lufenia details will be here. Key character examples and the orb condition. So brave damage via debuff, plus 10 count for his Lost Chapter Lufenia. And there's also boss notes, like it absorbs Wind and Holy, so you know you will not be bringing Pestle here, immune to sap, attack, defense down debuffs, and so much more. So read it on your own. I will be leaving the links down below. Also, upcoming boss rush like that, they all have that in that website. So really helpful. Added to this, also in Dissidiadb, they also have their own information about Lufenia bosses. Alright, so more information, the better. Alright, so here we go. So Evil Gaze will be the next Lufenia for Trace Lost Chapter. Next up is plan your pulls. Actually, yeah, you might say, no, just pull whatever I want if it's a favorite pull. Yeah, I know, but it's still better to plan your pulls. And how are you going to plan? Well, you can use the website FFOOTip.com. So in this website, you'll be able to see upcoming banners in GL and in JP. Alright, so right now it will also show you when it will end and exactly what time the next banner will come up. So we're finished on these banners, but the next one will be Trace Lost Chapter. And not just that, they will also show you resources, how many gems you will get, and tickets you will get, and all other resources that you will be getting on that event. So really helpful to plan your pulls. Me personally, I really always visit this website to check on upcoming events. You see, there will be 73 tickets that we can get from Waka's event, LD banner debut. Terra will be the next one. I'll be using gems for this. You can also see what crystal color is she, the summon passives that you can use for Terra, and the links for Tonberrytroupe and Dissidiadb. Also, Tonberrytroupe has that too. You can visit the timeline, global timeline, and you'll see here the upcoming events. Same as FFOOTip.com. But it's up to you which one you want to visit. For me, I visit both of them. And planning is really helpful because it will help you save gems. And for me personally, I want to show to you that I'll be using my burst tokens on Garland's event because I already have his LD. Alright, now let's talk about these weapons. These weapons are the World of Illusions weapons? I forgot what is it called, but these weapons are rare. Don't sell them. Alright? If you get this one and you sell it, you won't be able to get it back. There will be no banner pulls for these weapons. We don't know in the future, but as of the moment, there's no way to get it. So before selling them, make sure that you will limit break it. Alright? Don't sell it yet. Me personally, I will be limit breaking Terra next because she's the next LD and burst. You can get it in Act 2, Chapter 5.8, Torsion to the End. Now let's go to the things that you should not do in DFFOO. And first things first, don't sell it if not fully upgraded. Alright? So one example here is I have here 9's LD. I haven't fully upgraded it, so it's just there. I'm planning to upgrade it, to limit break it in the future when his lost chapter comes back. The reason why I'm not upgrading it, because actually so far I think I don't need him and I just got lucky getting his LD. So yeah, I'll be upgrading that in the future. Make sure that it has the check mark before selling it. If it has the check mark, then you're good to go. It means that you already acquired the passive for that weapon. Personally, I made this mistake before when I was a new player of DFFOO, and it's not worth it. Even in armor, you can actually just sell it once you get the passives. Even though it's a small amount of passive, for me it's very helpful. Alright? And there's nothing wrong to get all the passives of every character, right? So yeah, again, don't sell them if they're not fully limit broken. Alright? If they're not fully upgraded. Alright? So for the sake of the video, I'm showing you here Terra's World of Illusion weapon. I'm upgrading it right now. And then you got the check mark, meaning even though you sell it, you will still have that passive. You can equip that to Terra now. So it's safe. It is safe to sell that weapon. And you'll be getting the Power Stones. Next up is, as much as possible, don't pull with gems if you can't. Avoid mixing tickets and gems because you will just be wasting resources. So how does it work? So if you're not ready to pity a banner, then as much as possible don't use gems. Save as much as 75,000 gems and you're ready to go. That's why very helpful. Tickets if you want it, but you don't really need it. And if you really need that character, then use gems. I know you can play whatever you want, but this is just a very helpful advice. Because look at me. I have 269,000 gems. I don't buy any gems. I don't buy costumes in this game because I don't have money for that. These are just based on skipping banners, pulling for whatever I want or what I need, and planning for my pools. I still have no El Nacho LD and Emperor's BT, but it's okay. I might get it in the future. So always think that way. It will help you, I swear. Another thing about is don't rage pull, alright? This is just a game. Have fun with the gacha, alright? RNG is RNG. So don't rage pull as much as possible. You'll get it eventually. And hey, if you don't get the weapon that you like, stop pulling. Come back later, and you might get lucky, right? And don't forget, it doesn't stay for one day. The banner stays for a long time. Next up is, this one is really hard, but yeah, you have to stop or don't pull just because of challenge quests. I know you want to get that one burst token, but it's only of ways to get it. Every month, we will be getting at least 6 to 7 burst tokens, so don't rush your resources just because of this. You can finish challenge quests as long as you have one character that is very powerful, one is like not limit broken, and you can just let the other one die in the party. I remember one challenge quest where Lale is one of them, and one of my party died, and doesn't matter, I got it. Next one is don't stress if you can't beat it, alright? So same as for pulling. Don't rage pull this one. Don't be salty if you can't finish a boss fight. Relax. Go back to it later. Go to Tonberrytroupe. Go to some content creators. Visit YouTube, and maybe it will help you beat those bosses, especially for Lufinius. And just easily come back to it once your mind and body is ready. Especially if you have better units already, then go back to it. Beat their asses. Especially these Medusa head bosses. It really feels great once you come back and you beat their asses. Next up is don't hesitate to ask for help. There's Facebook groups for that, so post any questions if you need help in any information about the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. The community is very helpful. And lastly, don't rush your resources, especially for burst tokens. I've seen a lot of players, like when they reach burst tokens, they will eventually ask who should they get, alright? Well, for me, in my own opinion, make sure that you get the burst of a character that you really love, or someone that can help you in the long run. Also for EX tokens, don't rush it. Use it for a character that like you locksack the LD and BT and you don't have the EX weapon. Same goes for your power tokens. Don't rush it. If you locksack the weapon, then if you're missing a 15 CP or a 35 CP, then go get it. And then high armor, they will be helpful in the future. Like I believe you will be using tokens to upgrade it into blue armors. So don't rush them. If you have them, use it to your favorite characters and meta characters. Same for guard tokens. I was able to save guard tokens because I'm not using all characters, right? So I'll use it later. You can also get burst tokens from Dimensions and Transcendence later on. And just to share you, I have burst tokens in my gift box. It's about to expire now. 26 days left for the other one, but it's okay. I have my plans for that. I'll be getting Garland's BT in the future. I still have my burst dupes, not so much, not compared to other players, but I'll be selling them in the future, or you know, for emergency burst tokens that I need in the future. Alright, so that's my do's and don'ts. I really appreciate if you watched everything. And there could be more to say. Comment down below if you have your own do's and don'ts. I would gladly read them. And hit that subscribe button if you like this video, and see you guys next time. Bye!